What's up, everybody? This is Sharp Fantasy Sports coming at you on Tuesday, August 20th, 2024. I'm helping you find the sharp play daily, the professional play that the public eye is not seeing. I'm here for you, man. If you've been with me for the last month or so, we've been killing it. Hell, if you've been with me the last few days, we've been killing it. Take a look at the last week, though, brother. Almost $1,400 here if you're a $100 unit better. 13.91 units over the last week. Crazy. Sharp plays, man. These are plays outside of what the regular Joe Schmo is placing on a regular basis. You just go on a fantasy sports app or on a sports book, you find something, just put in some random ass shit. I'm helping you find the maximized profits, the good trends, the values that are there to the public eye that professional bettors are betting under or over, things like that on a daily basis. Follow me if you want more plays like this, because if you have been following me, you've been kicking ass, right? Take a look here. Look at the graph. I mean, 10 and 10 to a 50% record, but we're up 60% on ROI, which is crazy, dude. That graph showing right there, just steady, a little loss, back up to steady, and then boom, a huge spike up, the stock market spike out of nowhere. So this is covered, dude. If we lost our next 14 plays, 1 units, man, we're back to breaking even, which is crazy. So we can go 0 and 14 over the next 14 plays, and we'd be breaking even. So easy money, man. If you've been tailing me, congrats. You're making cash. You're making money. Even yesterday, man. Yesterday was a losing day. On the YouTube play, we ended up losing. Which one was that? Right here, yeah, the Cannon King one here. Just lost on King. We just missed on both right there. Take a look. I mean, we missed on a half. Right there, the professional linesmen, they know what they're doing, right? So there was a good value here. If you take a look at my last video and all my videos, guys, I tell you exactly how these daily fantasy sports apps, if you're placing player props, if you're placing parlays, you want to be on the DFS apps, because the sports betting apps, man, are trying to take that extra juice. They got a little extra vig on there. They juice up these plays. So then if you're putting them together, you're not really maximizing any dollars at all. So if you looked back at my last play from yesterday on this one, this was plus 225 right here on Chalkboard, but if you put this into like DraftKings or FanDuel or something like that, you were probably like plus 170, plus 180. So about more than a half unit size less. So that means like if you're a $100 unit better, you would have won $50 more, half unit, 50 bucks of 100. You would have won 50 bucks more just playing on a DFS app like Chalkboard. So if you're new to Chalkboard, make sure you hop on it, man. It's not available in every state, but it's available in most states throughout the U.S. Take a look, see if it's available in yours. Tail these if you can, man. If you can't tail them in your state where you can't, try to put them wherever you can, right? Because these are winning plays on a regular basis. But Chalkboard's giving it the best lines. I mean, that's how we got to this. 1 and 3 just on yesterday. Even going 1 and 3, dude, we didn't lose any money. That's the best part. We didn't even lose money. We didn't have a winning day. We ended up breaking even, basically. We lost on the YouTube play here, which sucked. A great look and play there, too. Lost on this one. Not really close, right? Stone went way over that. We lost on this 3-man, which would have been great, but it was way over as well. That would have been a nice one, too. But here we go. Pete Alonso and Boyle saved the day for us. Boyle just got over that with 3 walks. Alonso as well. It was a nice play here. So if you missed out on any of these, if you missed out on this one here, this winner right here, I got this winner from straight up from Player Prop Shop. I mean, I didn't even do the research on this one. I found these props on there. They put out awesome props daily. I'll share a little code here at the bottom if you're interested in taking a look at it for a week pass or anything like that. Expert analysis on a daily basis. They've been helping me win too, in addition to my plays too. So if you were on my Winible, I put all these free picks out there on my Winible, texted straight to your phone, emailed to you. So make sure you're on there if you want to get these plays in addition to my YouTube plays. But let's get into today's play, man. We're back to Chalkboard, and I'm going to the White Sox. And I love West Coast. If you're with me, you realize I'm a West Coast guy. I love the West Coast baseball. I'm going to Bryce Miller on Seattle and Davis Martin on the White Sox. So let's go take a look here at their outs and walks trends just to show you a little bit where we're at on this. And you can see here too on my Action Network here. I got a couple of these ones up there too. If you're on here right now seeing this, these are on my Winnable right now, the unders, the Yankees game and the Houston game. So lock those in. Those are great plays. But let's go into Miller right now on his outs. Take a look at his trends. He's been pitching great too recently. I'm going to try to take advantage of that because he's been pitching really well. I was tempted on Walker Buehler for the Dodgers because he's a great pitcher, but he's been having a dog shit year. So I really didn't want to last on that. And I think Miller's been playing well. He actually pitched pretty well against the Dodgers last time out, went over 5 innings. His K percentage is not a bad one to lay in, but I was tempted on this one, but the Dodgers don't strike out as much as you think, and they walk a lot too. His walk rate It's not a great one there. I wouldn't have locked it. That's a tough one. So I really kind of leans towards this. He's been trending great on this line. So the pros, you can see there in Action Network's Pro Labs. I love their Pro Labs. They kind of give you just like an overall analysis of what's going on in all the sports books where the lines are placed right now, where professional bettors see any advantage. So the pro line has it pretty much straight on, 16.5 outs, which makes sense. I believe he's going to hit that easy. Because right now, dude, look at this. We have him actually at 15.5. We have him at 15.5, bro. So that's great. That means that people are buying up that price. So if you are on, sorry, I keep going back and forth there. If you are on Chalkboard right now, lock this in on 15.5. Lock it. And if you're at 16.5, you should lock it. It's going to keep going up. Look at the trend there. I mean, he's been over that 80% of the time. 4 out of the last 5, he's been over 16.5. Hell, he's been over 18. He's been over 17.5. So if he went to 17.5, I'd feel good about that too. Lock in Bryce Miller over his outs, whatever it is. If you're on Chalkboard, lock it at 15.5, wherever you get it. If it's 16.5 still, lock it at that. But 15.5 is an unbelievable value. 80% hit rate right now. If we go into Martin on the White Sox here, I mean, the White Sox are dog shit. Worst team in baseball, as we all know. So really, you could play a lot of different things here. But they've been keeping it close with a lot of teams. So like, I didn't like Robbie Ray. He's not having a great year. Yeah, he's not having a great year. So like, you can mix and match a Robbie Ray if you wanted to. But I would just say just be weary. Take a look at the White Sox recently. They've been actually keeping games pretty close. So be weary of Robbie Ray. I'm forewarning you now. Okay, even though the White Sox are bottom of the league, as you can see here and everything. Be weary because they have been keeping it close. I was tempted to take Robbie Ray for the win. On his just the prop total there, but the Sox have been keeping it pretty close throughout the game. So Martin was a nice one here. His whip's really high, so this is a good play over his whips. He's pretty high up there in the whip, even though his ERA is low. He's pretty wild. If we take a look at Davis Martin on his walk rates, let's look at the last 30. You can see here it's minus 190, the prop straight up, so it's being bought up a lot. So it's probably going to go up to 2.5 like it was last game against the Yankees, and he's been hitting that every single time. So he's hit over 1.5 3 out of the last 4. It's at minus 190 juice, 75% hit rate. I would lock this. If you're at 2.5 on this, I'd lock it too because he's hit 3 of the last 4. He's been over 2.5. So it's a good play. Make sure you're locking it in on Chalkboard. You're locking Miller over 15.5 and Martin over 1.5 walks. You're almost at 2.5xing your money. If you were on something like a DraftKings right here, as you can see here, heavily juiced up over 1.5, over 15.5, but only plus 167. So not that great. Very, very low payouts, man. So this is where you're getting the professional sharp play from me, yours truly. Over a half a unit better right here on Chalkboard. Okay. Mentioned earlier, 2-player prop shop. Yeah, I got my 1 win yesterday from Player Prop Shop, straight up. So shout out to them. If you try them out right now, 50% off any subscription, which is awesome. If you use my code SHARPSPORTS, try it out, man. You can take a week pass for $40. Put that 50% off in. It's down to $20. It's awesome. Lots of player prop write-ups just like this. You can see on the screen, these are NBA write-ups right here. Expert analysis on a regular basis. 600 plus plays per month, which is awesome. So let us, like I say, let us do the work for you. Here's the one from yesterday. This is what I got from Player Prop Shop. This was all them on their analysis, man. I wrote through this into Winible. So if you want to try out this one, if you want to try out more plays like this, in addition to the ones I'm playing, links in my description. Use code SHARPSPORTS. Lock it in on Player Prop Shop. More props like this for more wins. And again, here's my Winible, man. It's linked in my description as well. More free and VIP plays, sportsbook plays, like I mentioned earlier, overs, unders. We're going to have a lot of football coming up soon. So if you want to, lock in this code. Okay, I haven't put on any VIP picks yet as of late, but we're going to have a lot of VIP plays throughout the football season. And if you put in code YouTube50, you get 50% off for a yearly plan. My yearly plan is usually around $500. These are premium plays outside of free picks. You're probably getting like 5 to 7 a week during football season. You'll probably get that. So pretty solid plays. If you put in YouTube 50 right now, it's less than $250. So just for watching this video, throw in YouTube 50 and any subscription. Annual one's probably the best value, obviously, for the year. Some of you are probably winning $250 a week on plays. So take some wins out of what we have here, man, and throw it in there. And on the VIP, if you want to look into it for football season. And if you need a code for a Chalkboard to lock this play in, use code SHARPSPORTS, 100% match, $100 in, they'll give you $100, and ride it on these plays, bro. Ride it, ride it, ride it. We're kicking ass on Chalkboard. We're making money. We're almost up 14 units over the last 7, which is insane. Ride this play tonight. Davis Martin over 1.5 walks. Bryce Miller over 15.5 outs. If this is at 16.5, ride the over. If Martin's at 2.5 walks, ride the over. Okay? You'll cash almost 2.5 extra money. Let's ride, boys. Let's get this way up. Broke even yesterday. Almost $1,400 over the last week. Let's kick ass. See you tomorrow, boys. Take care.